said, okay, so, well, like, it's recording now.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, so,
Yeah.
I guess, when was the first time you met Grandpa and how he show out?
I've met him, and I really met him on my job where I was working. And see, you think I'm gonna get on that phone and tell my life history? Well, it wasn't nothing.
No, you ain't got to tell your whole history. I mean, like, this your story. This what happened.
You don't be him, you don't want to know where I come from.
Well, yeah,
Well,
where it all start out at?
well, I started out, my mama, I am the head of four, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4 generations. My mama, well, you know, 5 generations, you knew my mama. That would have been 5 generations. And, man, I could write this stuff better than I could talk it. Yeah, no, I was raised on, stayed with my aunt and uncle on the farm and worked a while after my mom and daddy separated. And we was in Val Austin. And she come back home to Old Silla. That's when we stayed with our uncle and started working on that farm. And till we got grown, because they wouldn't let us go stay with my mama because she had to work and we would have been alone, you know. We'd have had to stay home by ourselves and we wasn't old enough. And people then, you know, the police wasn't, I mean, they might have been, children could stay home, but like that man said, stay in that house and don't open that door for nobody. That's true.
That's true.
Yeah, you open that door. But my mama's sister and uncle, you know, they kept us. They said, ain't no need of them kids being down there by themselves. They leaving here, but that was the work hell out there on that farm. Not that I found out.
What type of farm was it?
A farm, cotton, peanuts, corn. What kind of farm is it?
Well, that's all.
Well, we had it all. We had cows, we had hogs, we had chicken, ducks, we had turkeys, we had guineas. I say hogs, cows. We had all of that stuff, mules, horses. Oh, my uncle.
This in Osceola?
That's in Osceola, yeah. People in Osceola, they still living. Our home house still there now. You didn't ever see that, did you? You ain't come down to the family reunion.
No.
We on big old farms. I think they sold them after everybody got old and wasn't able to take care of. Yeah. We had to work that. Then my cousins come now and took it after they died. And took everything, and that's when we left. I left. Bobby left. My brother left. My twin brother. Your Uncle Bobby, you don't remember him either. You do?
I was real young.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Real young.
Yeah, when Mother died. He was down there, yeah. No, y'all was down there before, after that. Because we went to Florida. You, Christina, and Trinity, and Mika. Went down, he done forgot that, though.
Yeah.
We all took a vacation.
Disneyland.
Huh?
We went to Disneyland.
Yeah, but we went down there before that, too. That was us before we went to, well, we went down there, then went to Disneyland, but we went out in that country where my brother lived, out there in them woods. They own a lot of land out there. Larissa, she's still living too. And Bobby's children, Robert, Tom, yeah. And that was back then. So after I got grown, well, 18, I just left the house and went to Fitzgerald, which was 9 miles from them towns, 9 miles apart. And I got a job up there making $2 a week.
And this was like what, 1948 or something like that?
No, this here was 49.
30.
Huh?
Born in 1930. If you was 18, that would make it 1948.
Yeah, but that, I don't know what year. He was probably, I was 18.
Yeah,
Well, I met baby.
Born in 1930. Then 18 from that, that's 1948.
Oh, I'm.
Or 1949, somewhere in there.
Yeah, in there, 49. That's when I met him. He was in the army, sporty, good looking. and I didn't like soldiers because my folks told us, don't ever fool with no soldiers because they ain't no good. They here today and gone tomorrow. So he left and went back and, well, we were just out kicking it then, me and my sister. And then when next time he come back, I had done left. I was working for good, had me a room, making paying $2 a month for rent.
Wait a minute, $2. It was $2 a month for rent?
Yeah, for a room and to share the kitchen, a house. Like if I got a room here and use everything, yeah. Because I was making, I say $2 a week, I was making probably $2 a week, $8 a month. Wasn't making much money. And cooking. And when I met him, that's what I was doing, back in there cleaning a tub full of fish. To cook for the, by hand.
Oh, so you was scaling the fish and everything?
Yeah. And then, yeah, I had to scale them. Oh, well, this was a black restaurant, black owned. And she cooked them in Michelle and baby. Then he would come there and just sit. She had a restaurant, a nightclub too, up in front, you know, because she had all the.
So it was like a nightclub in front, and then they was cooking in the back.
Yeah, yeah, But he would stay back in the back. But see what they would say in the back there had a big heater, and everybody sat back there up in the club part in daytime with nobody up there. And Miss Elsa would tell him, "Baby Ray, you get from back there and leave my help alone. She got to work." He said, "I ain't doing nothing, Miss Wynn. I'm just sitting here." He said, "But that's gonna be my wife." I said, "Oh, I don't know who you look around and say, I don't know who he talking about." He said, "Didn't I tell you to come from back there?" "Oh, I ain't doing nothing but just sitting there." And I'm steady cleaning fish. And I had a boyfriend, but see, he wouldn't, that he would go out and sit the boyfriend. See, the boyfriend working, baby Ray was on leave.
So, Grandpa just sitting up there.
Yeah.
While he up at work.
Yeah, Then the bands come in at night. See, people worked in, they was like contract work, you know. They been sit up there all night till the club closed 12 or 1 or 2 o'clock.
So they just come in, play their music.
That's who I be cooking for. She had all the people that was on contract, they would come, they had rooms. She had like a hotel, like one room, you know, about 20 houses, and everybody come, but she roomed all of them. She cooked and fed them. I cook and fed them. And
things like that because you couldn't go stay with anybody else, like at some other hotels, like you had to go stay with folks that looked like us basically back then.
I probably was. back then probably was. I don't even remember seeing no hotel, but it probably was some, but really I don't remember seeing none. I know if you went to a doctor, you had to go in the back door. Had to go in the back door and sit in the back till they got through with them white. And if you had time to see, you see. If you didn't, you come back tomorrow. Same thing over and over. So but we thought it was good. And he, baby, sat there and he won. He outwon the boy. He outsit the old boy. Cause he had 30 days to sit there and do it, you know. And he had to work. That's all he had to do.
So he just sat there for a whole month while you was cleaning fish.
Well, yeah, that wasn't every day. I ain't clean them every day now. But I would cook. That was his mission. I don't care where he went and come. That's where he come back there before I time me to get off from work.
So he looked just like him, huh?
Yeah.
Just like that right there, huh?
Tall, handsome. He was good looking.
Smile. No.
Handsome like me.
Yeah, if you call that handsome, yeah. Yeah, we met and 4 months later we got married. Went to Louisiana.
What part of Louisiana were y'all staying?
Shreveport, not Shreveport. Wait a minute.
Lake Charles?
No, Camp Polk. Well, I think.
Camp Polk? Okay, yeah.
You know where that's at?
Yeah. Yeah, I had a lot of folks that call from the base at work call up there because they got insurance up there.
Oh, yeah.
It's expensive to stay in Louisiana now. Like they give like people that have to stay there, they give them like a break on their insurance if you're in the military. Because the insurance is so high.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be like a hurricane or something.
Yeah. Time and name of that town was Leesville.
Leesville?
Yeah, that bombing base was Camp Polk. And we got married in a chapel there. Yeah, and the rest of it is history. They was born, let me see where Rose was born. Oh no,
she was born in
Colorado Springs.
Oh, she was up there in Colorado Springs. Okay.
Camp Carson, her and Nita. Camp Carson, Colorado.
Ain't Nita the oldest one out of them, isn't it?
Yeah, nah. Linda was the oldest.
63 on Friday, right?
Yeah, I think so. She said I ain't telling, but I think she will. Cause Linda would have been about 60. Linda, she about 2.5, 3 years old, about 65.
She'd been like 65 or 66.
Yeah, and the rest of it was history. Your mama, she was old, and Rose was a pretty baby. And one of the ladies lived out there where we lived in Colorado. She like, that one, I think of her name sometimes. She always liked to keep Rose had that head full of pretty hair, curly. And buy Rose clothes and just come by and get a keeper. Shoot, this one might like she trying to take my baby. Yeah, cause she must couldn't have no kids or something. But it was her, then the rest of them on down the road.
What do you think about London's little eyes? You got them just like him too. Grandpa had those squinty eyes too.
They call them what they call them, Chinese eyes.
Yeah, and like we did like a little thing, like that DNA thing where you see like where your roots come from, and sure enough it had some Asian in there somewhere. Yeah, I was like, cause we did it for London so we could see where my folks came from and Sean folks came from, and sure enough it had like Central Africa, Asia. And I was like, that's where my eyes come from.
Yeah, cause we mixed up. We like a doof mixture, got a little bit of everything. Yeah. And that's the rest is history. Just on and on and on. Overseas, on overseas. Where you go?
I remember Aunt Stephanie told me something about like when y'all were in Germany, one of the ladies was like trying to rub them off because I guess she had never seen a black person before.
Oh yeah, that was from where that boy from? She wasn't from Germany. It was his boy. Where he was from the state. He was from Indiana. Somewhere. He married a girl from Harlem where they wear them wooden shoes.
Oh, Holland, yeah.
Yeah. And her mama would come over. That was Darren Joseph. They was little.
Oh, they was trying to rub it off of them?
Yeah, she would give them a bath. Saying over there, we stayed on the economy, not in German quarter. Only, huh?
Elizabeth.
Where?
I'm trying to think what her name is. Elizabeth.
No, you don't even know because you wasn't old enough.
Well, Elizabeth.
You wasn't about 2 years old.
Not my memory.
Let me see, it was, I'll think of it out a while. And it was,
She can do whatever. She can make it.
and she be at the time playing, we had the shower at the house, and you come out the house, the shower was outside like this. And they had the shower in there, I don't know what kind of house, but it was in there, a nice little house about big as this garage. Washing machine was in there, she be like she playing with Joseph and Darren them, and she be bathing them, she be bathing them in that shower. And that boy's wife, her name was Ann. She said, you know what Mama doing? I said, no. She trying to wash that black off of them. She said, I told her, Mama, that's what color they is. They ain't coming off. she couldn't speak English, your mama.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, but Ann could talk through in that, they talk, you know. She said, I said, that's what she doing? She said, uh-huh. Yeah.
Well, it looked like by the color of his hair, she did get a little bit of, she rubbed that color out that hair over there. Grandpa used to gray up, like I remember Grandpa used to like, he used to dye his top of his hair, but he used to keep the sides and stuff white.
Grow back already?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
And gray in there, colored.
Yeah, you're white.
Yeah, I got a few of them sneaking in on me, like up here and stuff.
You ain't got much.
Oh, yeah.
Darius about white as
Darius just
white as white as.
Yeah, Darius. I
Darius.
mean, Darius is like that.
Dara, like and he keep it dyed.
You heard it here, Darius. You keep it dyed.
Just got mine on.
Yeah, I don't guess he won't. He used to have it color, but now he keep it dyed. He keep all that stuff dyed. Yep, and we come back. Last time we come back from overseas, we been all there so much. I can't remember all that. Come back to Law, and then last time in 60, that's when we were in 64, 65. And we've been in Lawton ever since then. That's when we come back, yeah. Y'all wasn't born then. Your mama and them finished school. Let me see.
Where did they go to college at?
They started off at Weatherford.
Okay.
And then the nursing program closed or something. Then they went to West Texas State.
Okay.
You know where that's at?
In King, Texas?
Canyon.
Where?
Canyon. West Texas State.
Canyon?
Like Canyon.
Here where you go through Canyon, near Amarillo.
Oh, Amarillo.
It's in
Okay.
Canyon, Texas.
No. It is. It's closer to Amarillo than it is Canyon.
It's in Canyon, Texas.
No, it ain't.
You don't make a bet?
Yeah, boy. Ask Nita. It's in, cause that's where they practice at in Amarillo.
Okay.
And Nita never left.
Canyon, Texas.
She missed Johnny there. She had another boyfriend in Weatherford, ugly, called him Beautiful. She brought him home one time. He's so ugly they called him Beautiful. But ooh, yeah. And they left and went up there. And Amarillo, I guess she met Johnny. I don't guess nobody else.
Yeah, that's from what I heard. Like, I heard they had got a car, and like Aunt Nita had got the car, and then Mama found her and Uncle Johnny. Johnny was driving the car, and she said she ran up, snatched Johnny up out the seat. She was like, I was so mad, I didn't even think about he could whoop me. But I was so mad they took the car. I snatched him out the car and cussed her out.
Oh,
Mama, you didn't cuss nobody out. She was like, yes, I did.
Well, see, they probably they was up there then. Then one time they sold it, they got the Volkswagen, and I went out and wrecked the Volkswagen. And then went back and parked in the parking lot and called the police and told somebody done hit it. And wasn't no glass, nothing, just clean like this, and all the glass. Ooh. Yeah, but that car they talking about, that was my car. I bought that car. Me and Barry bought.
On that Tempest?
Yeah. Bought that car cheap, and I went to work that day. He was a shift gear. But I must drove one of the other cars. And I come back home, they done learned how to drive that stiff and gone back to Texas with it, yeah. and they be everywhere.
Canyon, Texas.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where Canyon.
Yeah, Canyon, Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I kept hearing Texas State, West Texas.
West Texas in Canyon.
West Texas State
University
in Canyon.
Texas.
I think they done named it something else now.
Cause Texas like 15, 20 miles outside of
Amarillo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that's where they took all their training there. And they worked in Amarillo after school. Rose did. Because I remember she bought me a red set of pots. Good at them iron pots. Yeah. And what Rose do after they finished school?
I want to hear this first. When she met my daddy, was my daddy really on a bicycle? Okay. 10 speed.
Yeah.
I heard Grandpa talk about, like, nigga, when my daughter met you, you wasn't on nothing on a bicycle.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Somebody met you saying your mama was a major in the army, and your daddy was, I guess he had made sergeant. Yeah, he was on a bicycle, and they would slip down him from college and go to Leonard's house, and Leonard would, and we wouldn't see them. They wouldn't come out the way. And one day, Barry was going to the commissary on one Sunday, and he happened to see him in the car. Let me see, was it?
White Grand Prix.
Yeah, Rose. Yeah, she had bought. Let me see, was it Grand Prix? Rose had finished college when she out of white. Yeah. Yeah, he was, your daddy was. Rose and them wasn't going. I think they was going for looks. He was nice looking. I think she was going for looks. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad she went for some looks, because if she didn't go for them looks, I wouldn't be here right now.
But your mama was married before him for a few months. And then Barry and Randy had to take the gun and go on out to California and see about him. He wasn't ugly either. You'd have come out all right. But he was terrible. I had to put the FBI on him to look for her, because he didn't allow her to write, call, or do nothing.
They said he was like, what, a Puerto Rican dude or something?
Yeah.
She always like them Spanish dudes, dude.
Yeah.
Tony.
Yeah, you're a lesbian. And one of Rose's co-workers called us and told us to come out there and get your daughter. That's when she had that white, what was it?
Grand Prix.
Yeah, it was pretty too. He rode it. He drove it. He's sorry too. He drove that car down to the steel, the tires. Then got to drinking, and Baby went to get Rose and fell in love with him. Then bought him back and sent Rose, then talked Rose into going back with him. But second time, he went out there twice. Second time, wasn't no plane that time. He went and got her. No plane. And Tony, he beat them here. Now they was, and it was cold ice. You know how cold it get? Wouldn't let him in. Yeah, sleep out there in that yard. The two-story house. The two-story house, So they told him he didn't get away from there. Gonna have him locked up, and his mama called, y'all please don't hurt my son. They ain't gonna hurt your son, but you better have him to leave here. And I think Barry called that man Harry, that pawn shop he used to do.
Scotty.
Not Scotty's name was something else.
Yes.
That pawn shop used to be on Lee Boulevard. The one Barry used to trade. Huh?
Yes. Scotty Wood, Ace Pawn Shop?
Yeah, East Pawn Shop.
That's Scotty Wood?
Yeah, and Barry called him and told me like he was the police or the sheriff or somebody. So they called him and told him, well, if you don't be gone in an hour, I'll be out there and you'll be going to jail.